Without introduction, the late and great iconic Dimebag Darrell from the metal band Pantera was always most notably known for playing the Dean ML79 from Dean Guitars, always equipped with a Floyd Rose. It was very rare you seen him with anything else. However, throughout his career, he did have a few different iterations. One of the more notable ones during the Monsters of Rock tour in '91, where he played the Primal Concrete Sledge guitar, which was pretty much a Dean ML, and it had a reverse, almost Ibanez-looking headstock. Then for a little bit, he went over to Washburn Guitars after having a falling out with Dean, and he released the Dime Stealth, which is pretty much the Dean ML, except every wing and cutaway was pointed. It absolutely looked metal as fuck. But then he also released another body shape, which is the topic of today's video. It is called the Dimebag Culprit. It was his design explicitly. It pretty much resembles an Explorer with like a weird circular cutout right at the bottom of the guitar. But nonetheless, it was iconic in its own right because I believe it was Dimebag's first attempt at a guitar design. And I believe only 52 of these were ever made. Don't quote me on it, I could be wrong. But today they kind of faded into obscurity as they're extremely hard to get. And even if you do find one, they're outrageously expensive. Now, Dean Zelinsky, who originally started Dean Guitars back in 1977, who then later left in 2008 to start DBZ Guitars, which he then left in 2012. And now I believe he's doing his own thing under Dean Zelinsky Guitars. Now, for the past couple of years, he's been teasing his own take on the Dime Culprit. And I got a few pictures to show you guys right here. He did release a video, but we'll check that out after the pictures. Really cool and wicked looking guitar. And right off the bat, most notably, it has a different headstock than the original Dime Culprit, where it had a hockey stick headstock. This one seems to closely resemble that of a Dean ML, which I personally prefer that headstock over the hockey stick because I think that headstock looks ugly as shit. But moving on, you got the Dimebag razor blade in the 12th fret that says Dime. That is super cool. The bridge, you have a Floyd Rose trem. I'm hoping it's a Floyd Rose 1000, but I don't think he released any specs yet. You have a Dimebucker in the bridge. Beautiful quilted top. And going to the headstock, DGZ. You have Dimebag. You have a little Dimebag on the truss rod cover. And then you have Dimebag's signature. That is seriously wicked cool. Personally, I always wanted a guitar that was signed by Dimebag. Obviously, this wasn't him. This is obviously a print, but that would still be really cool to have. Now, I do have a picture of the back. Here's the back. Now, right off the bat, it has a Dean Zelinsky signature, which is, he calls the frictionless neck. Now, it's a little hard to see. There's little divots in the neck. Now, my theory as to why it's the frictionless neck, because of the concave design of all those divots, it's less material for your hand to grip, which would make playing very smooth. I've never played one personally, but I still think that's a really nice touch. You have the serial number, 2024, USA. And yeah, you could see the finish right on the back. Really, really, really cool. All right, now real quick, we're gonna check out a video of the same exact guitar I showed the pictures of. We're just gonna go ahead and play. Dimebag on the headstock. Beautiful looking fretboard. There's the razor blade at the 12th fret. Looks really clean. And there's the neck. That is nice. Are those locking tuners? Oh, wow, look at that. Has locking tuners. So, in theory, this thing should stay in tune like a dream. I mean, the Floyd Rose is usually good at keeping it in tune, but with the added locking tuners, this thing, you could probably wail on it for days and it should stay in tune. And there's the truss rod cover. That is seriously, seriously cool. Now, Dean Zelinsky has been teasing a launch of this guitar. However, there's been no confirmation as of yet. Although if he does, I think this is a huge power move, especially with the ongoing lawsuit with Dean Guitars and the Razorback design. You know, he's capitalizing on the Dimebag and Pantera fan base. Now, some might say this is a little tasteless to make money off of Dimebag's legacy, but in my opinion, yeah, you could kind of see it from that angle, but from my angle, it's a way of keeping the Dimebag name alive, because the last thing we want is to forget such an amazing guitarist and, you know, someone as huge, iconic, and as legendary as him. He's a hero to many, and I feel like this is a really cool testament that Dean Zelinsky is doing to, you know, bring an iconic guitar back from the dead, essentially, and bring it to the mass market for all of Dimebag and Pantera fans to enjoy and love. I think that's really, really cool. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it for today's video. As you guys can see, I'm in a different set, still in the same house, just in a different room. But I still got more guitar reviews coming up, and I have some new ones coming as well. And also, if you guys would like to see a full-on video tour of the new set, let me know down in the comments below. And also with this video, I was trying out a different style of content that I'm normally used to making. If you guys want to see more of this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and of course, leave a comment down in the comment section below. And also, let me know what you guys think of this supposed resurrection of this old style Dimebag guitar. But all right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Have a good one, everybody.